Hi frugal friends, welcome to your daily dose of frugality on the YouTube channel is Fire for Me. My name's Kim and together we are reading 365 Ways to Live Cheap by Trent Ham. We are starting a brand new section today and I'm pretty excited about it. We are going to be learning cheap tactics for love and marriage. And it looks like there are about 19 tips in this section, so let's dive into tip number 1. Don't spend to impress. Many people tend to want to shell out the cash in order to impress a date right off the bat. That's fine, but if you're spending money solely to impress your date, particularly beyond the first date or two, you're creating an image of yourself that will be difficult to live up to over the long haul. Look for sincere and authentic ways to show your interest that don't involve throwing cash around and creating bogus expectations. Instead of going to the most expensive restaurant in town, ask around and find a great undiscovered place with much more reasonable prices. Instead of just picking something impressive, pay attention to what you know about him or her and ask friends to find out what your date genuinely enjoys and focus on doing something related to that. Be real and authentic. Don't let your wallet do the impressing or else you'll make an expensive impression you won't be able to live up to. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've been in the dating game. Jesse and I have been married for 14 years and I think I was actually more impressed with the fact that he was also like an avid couponer and deal finder than I would have been if he had like been really into spending money. I do think that when I met Jesse, he was different than he is now. He wasn't quite as goal-oriented when it came to finances and money, but he's always been pretty thrifty, so it wasn't like, you know, he like pulled the wool off my eyes or whatever that saying is. I knew up front that he was, you know, a pretty frugal, cheap guy. So I do think that this would be important. You know, it's important to be authentic in numerous ways when you first meet someone so that they kind of know who you are and so that you can click. I do know that there's been so many fun free dates that we've gone on. I remember when I was first dating Jesse, we would walk down to the park that was by his house. We would sit on the porch and talk and get to know each other while he maybe drank a beer. I think he was trying to be cool. He's not really a beer drinker. I like to get him a beer too because I think I wanted to feel cool about getting Jesse a beer because it seemed like something, you know, that someone in their early 20s would do with someone else. So so I do think that there is an element of wanting to impress your date, but I think being realistic and authentic is going to go a lot farther than trying to like wow them financially. So don't spend to impress. All right, I will see you back here tomorrow for another daily dose of frugality. Thanks for tuning in and we'll see you tomorrow.